Why, hello everyone, welcome back to Story Mode on PlayFrame. The gang is back together, but we can't be forgetting that pesky little matter of the Doomsday Weapon. If there's one thing you definitely don't want to do with the Doomsday Weapon, it's forget. Actually, now that I say it out loud, there's probably a lot of things you don't want to do with the Doomsday Weapon, but forgetting it, it's probably top 5, right? Anyway, ideas? Me and Philia would brief you on the Eorzean Alliance's planned counteroffensive against the Empire. All present? Then let us begin. We have received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counteroffensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. The finer instructions you will receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From west to east, the Maelstrom of Limsa, the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah, and the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Limsa, we have Castrum Occidens, situated in eastern Vilbrand, and Castrum Marinum, which lies to the south and east in the midst of the Rotano Sea. Near Ul'dah, we have Castrum Meridianum to the north, and the coastal outpost of Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Marinum to the mainland by means of a Magitech transporter. Near Gridania, we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twelveswood. And finally, in Mordona, stands Castrum Sentry. Somebody said it's supposed to be more like Castrum Chentry? I could see that, I guess. Thorn in the heart of Eorzea. I don't know if they're right, but I trust. I guess I've been saying Sentry up till now, might as well commit. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon housed within Castrum Meridianum. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridianum boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk getting caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinct phases, all told. The first shall see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Ritatin Sas Arvina. According to our intelligence, the Prefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Durmin, we would have you lead this assault. Ritatin's a peerless field tactician. Shorn of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Occidens will be as a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridianum's primary lines of supply. As soon as Ritatin's presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Occidens. At that very hour, the Laminsan Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Marinum. This is complicated. Meanwhile, in the Twelveswood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Oriens. And they'll have the Sylphs to help them. Frixio's been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridianum's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength. While the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards, another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. Its mission? To disable the Magitech field generator which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress, wherein the Ultima weapon is believed to be housed. Durmin, we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects Sentry and Meridianum, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. A wise precaution. The monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castra is capacious enough to transport a small army, by all accounts. It is well the Garleans did not think to give it wings. Once Meridianum's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its fourth and final phase. This will see the Immortal Flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Durmin's unit to pass unopposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the Ultima weapon. It looks so easy on the map. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the Pirates of Limsa Lominsa to the Monetarists of Ul'dah. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legends hold that the Archons were 12 in 1, and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the Grand Companies. Ida, Pabalimo, Y'shtola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Urianger, I would have you represent us in Ul'dah. Reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces. Tataru, please assist Urianger in any way you're capable, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Minfilia, Sid, and I shall accompany the main host in an advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alphino mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers whose task it will be to see each of Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well and stint not in your preparation. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power of a united Eorzea. And break. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north of here when you're ready to be briefed on your first mission. I will. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. All right. Boy, when I went up asking for ideas, I didn't realize they had a whole battle plan drawn up already. Where are we meeting this communications officer? Just right outside. Right outside and a little to the north. Let's do it! You can't park that here, guy. That's... Come on. How'd you get that in here? Tataru, it is good to be seeing you at the front table again. The entire headquarters is up in arms. I can scarce stay abreast of all the goings-on. It is very exciting. I'm gonna get out of this vehicle-infested room and go see the officer. Finally, daylight. Wow. Incredible. Come on, Koi friend. And here we are. Haven't gone up here before. On camera, anyway. You are welcome, Durmin Dirami of the Scions. As communications officer, it falls to me to issue you your orders and provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind and eliminate Prefectus Ritatin Sas Arvina. All participating units are now in position and awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Adalbert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of the Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success. Much appreciated. All right. Let's go then. To another little nook of this area that we've never really wandered up to. Haven't had reason. Not sure why it's so green up here. I'm sure there's a reason. It's just very green is all. No, thank you. Oh, that Fate music. Okay, here we are. Sorry, sipping tea. So, you're Durmin Dirami, the fearless adventurer who's to lead the assault. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends reported that Ritatan Sasarvina departed Castrum Occidens a bell ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood's high that our target was aboard one of the vessels. I've dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. Commands to all units, requesting status report. This is Antlion 1. Target has not been sighted. This is Antlion 2. Likewise, target has not been sighted. Antlion 3 here. We got nothing for you neither. This is Antlion 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait. Disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again, target sighted. Understood. Hold your position. Attention all units. This is Lieutenant Adalbert Cotter. The first step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. 'Tis no small burden, but know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we'll blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. That should give your people a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Durmin, and bring us Ratatan's head. May Ralgar grant you strength. Commence diversionary maneuvers. All right. Sounds like we're on. Let's get up there. So this battle, which we are about to fight... Hang on, let me just run through here and make sure I'm not going to get... No way, I'm way higher level than all this stuff. It's not gonna aggro me. We're good. Great. This fight we are about to do is sort of the player's introduction to... Well, not harder, but slightly more challenging by comparison content. This is the first 8-man trial, as opposed to the 4-man ones we've been doing. So every time we've gone and fought a primal, I've gone in with a party of 4. Me as the tank, 1 healer, and 2 damage dealers, right? This is an 8-man one, so it's gonna have 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 damage dealers. And there, a lot of the harder fights in the game from here on are going to involve that many people. There are other things, like when you go into a raid, that will involve 24 people, 3 full parties of 8. It gets very chaotic, and those tend to be some fun, but very challenging fights. That's for another time, though. So, another thing, I guess 2 things about this trial that I should mention before I go in, just for some fun context. Or here, I'll park, because it's kind of story time here. So, this fight, known as Cape Westwind, has... I don't know where it developed this sort of tradition, but veteran players very much enjoy, since this is the first time that like new players are going to be experiencing 8-man fights. It kind of feels like, oh, this is probably more challenging and hard, right? I'm too short, the guard can't see me. This is probably going to be challenging and hard, right? So veteran players have this tradition, and sorry to spoil it, but I'm going to, of talking this fight up like it's really hard, the hardest thing you're going to run into in all of A Realm Reborn. I've seen this happen many a times. It was done to me. And it is legitimately very funny, because this is a very, very easy fight that we are going to just charge through. There are barely any mechanics. Some ads come in. There are a few AoEs to dodge. If you want it to be a real challenge, you can manually set this fight to be minimum eye level, which automatically scales everybody's stats down to what the like minimum requirements are to even get in to do the fight. That'll turn it into a real battle. Excuse me. Oh, well, thank you, I guess, for covering me. Just, okay. But yeah, this fight's going to be fairly easy. Another thing that I should mention before I go in, and this is really neither here nor there, I just think it's pretty adorable, is I was expecting to be doing this fight in my last recording session, and a lot of the Dantalis Theater Company folks thought the same. So little did I know, as I was going through all of the last episode, they were all kind of gathering here waiting for me, and I had to end the episode before getting out here, but I did hit record when they told me to come out here, because this is what I came out here to see. Look at these goofs. Just waiting out here for Durmin's first big 8-man fight. And on top of that, look who else was here. I guess this is only going to mean anything to people who watch our Dark Souls stuff that Dan and I play together. Dan plays 14, by the way. Here is Lady Jingle. Anyway, that's, again, neither here nor there. I just figured that was a very special thing that they did, and I thought that it was worth showing off. Glad I have footage of it. It's a good bunch of folks. Okay, I think it is time that we... If I click on this, I'm assuming it's going to tell me to go ahead and put together a crew, yeah? Yep. Cape Westwind is now available, so let me put together a wrecking crew. This shouldn't take long. Okay, and with that, we have ourselves a crew, twice as large as you can see. We'll get a look at them once we get inside. How about that? And then I can say their names wrong. I've definitely said somebody's name wrong last week, I think. Or the week before. I called them Edgeloon. I think the J was supposed to be more of an I sound. It's like Iloon or something. I said the name wrong is my point, and it won't be the last time. Anyway, to Cape Westwind. Oh, right, I was reading these. It's come to light that Ritatans Has Arvina, Praefectus Castrorum of the 14th Legion, is scheduled to inspect the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind. Although native to a territory subjugated by the Empire, Ritatan's prowess as a field tactician has won him a station of great authority within the Garlean military. Such a formidable enemy general will surely prove an obstacle to the Alliance's efforts to, I'm going to just step forward a bit, to purge the realm of the Imperial menace. For the first phase of Operation Archon, you've been entrusted the mission of infiltrating the Imperial outpost and striking him down. Let's get to it. Join! And we go. It would appear we have unexpected guests. Now, where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course, the man who felled the mighty Titan. This is the Icon Slayer? I see. The commotion without is naught but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison at Oxidens. A bold strategy, to be sure. But have you the strength to see it to fruition? Leave us. None of you are a match for him. Send word to Castrum Oxidens. Tell them the Laminsons are coming. At once, my lord. "15 years have come and gone since Lord Van Baelsar first set foot in Eorzea, yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as it ever did. Know you what fuels it, adventurer? The desire to deliver the people from their suffering. The lands he has conquered here were all beset with problems: poverty, starvation, lawlessness, and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the Empire, it would eventually have destroyed itself. But under his sage leadership, my people enjoyed such peace and stability as we had never known, and he only desires the self-same for the people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it, the shackles of false faith. There'd be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses, no icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution or oppression. It's not usually how empires work, my guy, but should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I'm no son of Garlemald, yet Lord Van Baelsar saw fit to raise me to a station of great honor. He measures a man not by his birth, but by his worth. Such is his sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle. He's given me a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. I'm not wont to bear my steel needlessly, but if you're deaf to reason... In the name of Lord Van Baelsar, I, Ritatin Sasarvina, do swear to strike you down. And here we, well, almost go. We'll go in a minute. First, this... Oh, goodness. Look at everybody. Welcome to all of you. Gracious. Full crew. Full and stylish. Okay, this is... Let's take everyone in here for a minute. We got Nismith looking very black magey and with some wings. Good times. We've got Unaa. Let's see. Also a warrior or a white mage? Can't really tell with that what. No, you're a reaper. Oh, the new reaper. One of the other new classes in Endwalker. Sorry, I'd almost spaced on the name. We've got Bios here, from a red mage, a monk, Kukurillian, who I believe might actually be doing this for the first time as well. That's fun. Kunoa. Sorry if I'm saying everyone's name wrong, but yeah, you are our white mage. Moranis is our summoner. Ooh, that'll be fun as well. And we've got also Kalopo here, a scholar, to keep and looking like a looking like a medical professional, which I love. That's very, very good. Okay, but no, wait, you're not a scholar. You're an astrologian. Sorry, or astrologian. Much disagreement on how that's supposed to be pronounced. Anyway, I think it is time for us to get all psyched up and go. It's go time. Also, I need to very much be in tank stance, because that's, 101. It's lesson 1 when you're tanking. Tank. Fights! I'll suffer none to oppose Lord Van Baelsar. All right. This, again, this is probably gonna go kind of fast. My shields are impregnable. Join the countless challengers who've dashed themselves against them. I mean, I am. I'm doing it. For the Empire! Ah, here come some ads. There, I'll pull some over here for funsies. Why not? Oh, never mind. They're just going over that way. Whatever. Hey, you, pay attention to me. I'm technically tanking here. Don't make me look bad. Ugh, though it cost me my life, I will strike you down. Oh, geez. That's big. Big. Okay, well, that one's just gonna hit me then. That's fine, and he's down. Forgive me. I have failed you. Lord Van Baelsar! And there you go. Step 1 of Operation Archon complete, and I'm on fire, but that'll happen when you just get as psyched up as that, right? Good job, everyone. You did great. Excellently. And fashionably as always. What a good crew. Oh, goodness. That was fancy. There are little, usable, consumable fireworks items you can get sometimes for special events that do cool stuff like that. It's very fun. Anyway, we did it! Hooray! Thank you all so very much for joining. That was a good time. And there's plenty more big fights to come. That was just step 1. So, all right, I better get moving. Thank you all very much for assisting with this. I will probably see some of you a bit later in the next things. We got more fights to do. Let's go. That light. The Magitech transporter. Durmin, are you there? What news of Ritatin? Fallen? With this deed, you've sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. The fading of that light presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. Ritatin Sas Arvina is no more. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Hurrah! 'Tis I. Seems you've done it again, Durmin. I'd raise a tankard to you, but I'm afraid we've no time to savor the victory. There's still the small matter of infiltrating Castrum Meridianum and destroying the Ultima weapon. I know. No rest for the preternaturally gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. The communications officer will issue you your orders. I'll be waiting for you with the main host. Look, Hydaelyn, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. Soon darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God. The Prefectus, slain. Regrettably so, my lord. And at the hand of the Icon Slayer, if the Centurion who survived the attack is to be believed. Ritatin. Where were his men when he faced the enemy? Fleeing even as their commander yielded up his last breath? If it should prove they questioned his right. I cannot speak for them, my lord. Beg pardons, my lord, but there's more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Occidens. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Marinum. So this is their answer. Very well. We shall crush them as we crush the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance. Yes, my lord. By the way, that little tiny sound effect you sometimes hear in cutscenes after these group events, that little sound, that's people dipping out of the party. It just has a little sound effect. Don't worry about it. Anyway, we did the job. Scion Durami, your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. With the death of the Prefectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom moves to blockade Castrum Occidens and Castrum Marinum. And far to the east in the Black Shroud, the Order of the Twin Adder advances upon Castrum Oriens. Already you've done much to advance our cause, performing such feats as are worthy of song, but if our plans to succeed, more is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order, and I shall relay to you the particulars of your next mission. I don't need any of this stuff. Goodness, I'm at the point where I don't need to take any A Realm Reborn gear, almost at all, because doggone, the Dantalis Theater Company is keeping Durmin in fresh style for a while. Durmin's set up. So I'll take the money. Thanks. And honestly, I would call it just a short episode here, but I'm actually having a suspicion. Wait a minute. Ah, that is Kirk Aurelian. Ha! They are at the same point in the story quest as Durmin is. That's fun. Sorry if I said your name wrong. I have a suspicion we might actually hit credits on A Realm Reborn this week, and some of the last two things are kind of long. So let's pack as much into this episode as we can, just to make up for it. The Allied Communications Officer has a task that can only be performed by a hero of the Alliance. Well, you happen to have one here today, sir. Phase 2 of the operation is presently in motion. Our brothers and sisters of the Maelstrom are holding their own against Garlean forces upon Vilbrand and the Ratano Sea. Ere long, the third phase will begin, and you must take to the field once more. The immortal flames shall strike at Castrum Meridianum by way of a diversionary maneuver. While the Garleans are thus locked in battle, you are to infiltrate the stronghold and bring down the Magitech field that surrounds the Praetorium. The staging point for this mission lies in the shadow of Castrum Meridianum in northern Thanolin, and that's where you must go. On your way there, however, I would ask that you make a brief stop at Camp Blue Fog, one of our key outposts in the area. The garrison, I'm told, is in low spirits. It would do our troops well to see the hero of Cape Westwind appear before them. For the good of our cause, please stoke the fire in their hearts. Will do, and rather than just warping right there, since I don't think we've been in that specific part of, northern... Nyalisei is here, just looking pensive, as Nyaliseis are wont to do. Anyway, I'm going to have us actually march in there in a regular fashion so you can actually see what it would be like. Let's get ourselves to the outskirts. It's kind of wild that we're getting to the end of A Realm Reborn main story now. What a journey. Which is not to say that we are near to the start of Heavensward. Quite a ways off, but I will explain that later. Don't you worry about it. For now, enjoy the big finish. Well, almost finish. Anyway, to North Thanolin. It's very blue. I hope you like blue. Now then. Cracked Fist. Durmin reporting for duty. Sergeant Durami, yours is a most welcome presence at Camp Blue Fog. Logistically speaking, we're ready to march on Castrum Meridianum at a moment's notice. Alas, while our troops are here in body, their minds are anywhere but. The garrison's mood is dark, so daunting is the prospect of joining what may prove to be the bloodiest battle in history. But with a hero such as you walking among them, we may yet rekindle the dwindling embers within their souls. Oh, and that's that. Thanks for the weapon. I'm excited to see what it looks like. The look of this one is pretty good. Again, I very much look forward to getting to expansion content where all gear looks good in some way. Maybe not always to your specific tastes, but at least it always looks sort of interesting. Unlike this, which is... You know what, it is kind of cute, though. We'll go with it for now. Actually, yeah, this is fine. We'll stick with this for the time being, and we can switch to something else later if we feel like it. So what do you need? Snack Mage reporting for duty. Sergeant Cracked Fist needs a hero to raise morale on the front lines. Sergeant Durami, I mentioned that I was hoping you might raise the flagging spirits of the men and women of our garrison. By the way, they're calling me a sergeant here because I've been doing a little work on the side, making sure, getting Durmin up the ranks in the Immortal Flames Grand Company since we joined it. So whatever my rank is currently in that company, that's how Immortal Flames characters are going to refer to me. It's quite cool. Raise the flagging spirits of men and women of our garrison. Worry not, it's no unnecessary, laborious task we ask of you. The mere presence of a hero such as you walking in their midst would no doubt serve to restore in them a measure of morale. And so I ask of you this. Make your way to the ceruleum processing plant and report to General Raban once you've arrived. And Godspeed, Sergeant Durami, our troops are counting on you. Ah, yes. It is those ceruleum processing plants, I believe, which are responsible for the Blue Fog, which is kind of cool. And honestly, now that we've made it here, I don't think the fact that it is nighttime is going to really have an impact on the visuals of the next couple of episodes, because just about everything we're going to be doing from now on is kind of permanently set at night. So hooray. And here we are. Now, where is the Flame General? It's been a while. Okay, it's not been that long. Actually, we saw them last week, briefly. But we were interrupting a meeting. I imagine we didn't get a chance to actually talk. Hello. Well, if it isn't the hero who brought down the Prefectus, it's good to have you with us, friend. As you can see, the mood about the camp here is grim at best. I was hoping that your presence alone might serve to raise the spirits some. Unfortunately, it would seem that many are too preoccupied wallowing in fear and self-pity that they've yet to even notice you've arrived. Might I ask you to make the rounds and share a few words of encouragement to those men and women whose spirit falters? I had a mind to do it myself, but I'm quite certain it would carry more weight coming from you. Once you've seen to the others, go and do the same for Edelstein. No matter what he may claim, the lieutenant would also be a better for a bit of rousing. Trust me, I know. All right then, happy to help. You're the general. Who needs a cheer up? Hello? Ah, the oft-rumored hero. Doubtless you will single-handedly save us all. Did that not do it? Oh, yeah, I need to use the psych emote on you. All right, hang on. Let me, That's not the right one, but I'm saying hello. Hi. So, I should be honored to meet a hero, but I just don't have the will to care. I love that there was actually a response to using the wrong emote. That's really cute. Get psyched! Your stirring gesticulation has reawakened me to my purpose. Hero or no, I will fight tooth and nail to protect the realm. It's that easy. All right. Who else needs a good hyping? Excuse me, Flame Private Second Class. Are you in need of a boost? Yes, sir. Right away, sir. But what if you got psyched, though? Get psyched. Come on. Ah! The Garleans are not near as frightening as you. I'd sooner face a vanguard while naked as my name day. That, you know what? Whatever motivates you. And you. Feeling hype for the battle? Come on. Perk up. I'm fine, truly. Nothing to worry about, just a mild case of battlefield nerves. No, I understand, but what if you were psyched about it, though? Consider that option. Yarr! I break my fast on Garleans, and right now I'm very hungry! See, that's what I'm talking about. See, the rest of you could learn from this Lalafell. Gracious. The heck is that? Oh, it's someone's mount. That is quite a thing. Anyway, boss, I did it. Oh, right, not reporting to boss, reporting to Edelstein. Edelstein, I did it. You would stoke my fighting spirit as you did our recruits? A kind offer, but hardly necessary. I assure you, the fire in my heart rages as strongly as it ever has. Could be just like a little fierier, though. Come on. Get hype. By Roger. Without my realizing it, the fire of my resolve had grown dim. But thanks to you, it burns red hot once more. If needs be, I shall lay down my life to secure victory for Eorzea. That's what I like to hear. I mean, don't do that, but that's what I like to hear. Do I need? No. Thanks. Well, good job, everyone. Now that we've psyched you up, I'm pretty sure we're very close to, I'm pretty sure we're very close to our next big dungeon thing, and that's going to be a long one, relatively. So, I am going to bid you adieu, and we are going to be back for that next time. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.